you're saying something.
Yeah, I'm recording this. I'll send it the recording. Okay, soon after this.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Also, one thing, guys, are you all in that WhatsApp group, which I had? If not, please put your phone number in the chat. I will put you in that WhatsApp group. We got one WhatsApp group. Okay. If you are not, please put your phone number in the chat. I will add you. Okay. And I'll share this in WhatsApp group.
Sorry.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry. Which WhatsApp group you are talking about?
Okay. Anyway, Suresh, put your phone number in the chat. I will add you in one WhatsApp group.
All right. I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So let us come to the main core part. Okay. Everyone knows AI. They heard about AI. If you go to YouTube, there are a lot of things and jargons you will see. Okay. So here is what our USP or our specialization, guys. And if you see the other institutes or whoever teaching, training, and the colleges, they focus more on the technology and the scope of technology. What are the different algorithms, techniques are available, and everything. Okay. Now, what we are going to do here is, as a person on the ground working on the AI applications and delivering the companies, so I know exactly what companies are looking for. Okay. And what exactly AI means and what are its components. There are plenty of techniques and algorithms, like for example, you have a big toolbox. Okay. You have different tools in that, but when you go on the job, you should know which tool you have to use it. Is that correct? So that is the key. Okay, so we enable you that, and we are not going to waste a lot of time in going through covering entire portion of AI. That is not our main objective, because it's an ocean. So we have to, it's kind of continuous learning. Okay, so first thing first, what companies are looking for, we will enable you for that. We'll teach you that. Will you get the job first, and slowly what is the learning path, we will guide you, and slowly we will enable you to learn other aspects of AI. So that is a main. So what is AI? Intelligence, but it is not human intelligence, it is artificial. Okay. You might, guys, so some of you has some questions on, already we have software automation, all these programming languages, software applications are running. Why again this AI, right? So if you see, there are some manual processes in the company. To automate those manual processes, the software applications have come up. You have desktop applications, web applications, mobile apps now, cloud applications, a lot of things. And everyone has IT people, they know programming languages, databases, everything. They are dealing with the data. Correct. Why again they need something new? Okay, because the existing applications doesn't have that intelligence. Okay, so here they need some intelligence within the applications, so that applications can provide outcomes, very interesting outcomes, so that the stakeholders can take key decisions. Okay, so artificial intelligence is a set of algorithms and intelligence, the techniques to try to mimic human intelligence. So how our brain, how our neurons work. So the same way that there are some neural networks. Okay, how to train that. Our human brain also is not suddenly if you go to a new place that's completely new. You day by day you will train yourself and get acquainted with the place, the language, what people do, what is the culture, and everything. Slowly, we'll train. The similar way we have AI. Now the machine learning, where you have supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and different techniques for each, is nothing but a subset of AI. Okay, And when you go deep, that is deep learning, which is nothing but a subset of machine learning. But what we need to understand is understand the problem statement, what company requires, what is the problem statement, when we have to provide machine learning, when you have to provide deep learning, when you have to provide data analysis and solve the problems. So all these things are there. So don't worry about all these jargons and different techniques and all. I'm here to simplify all these things, uncomplicate things, and tell you in a simple English with every day-to-day examples, scenarios, so that you can easily understand it and get it. Okay, that is what AI. Now let us move forward. Okay. To simple terms, AI enables computers or machines to think, learn, and do some complex tasks. Okay, you can ask me, the humans can do, right? Human brain is the brilliant one. Of course, human brain only invented AI also. But if you have some data and you have to analyze that data, identify classifications, clusters, and to do some analysis, you have a limit. So that is the reason human brain has invented computers for fast processing. Correct. Now, guys, every day we are generating 2.5 billions of data every day. Can you imagine that kind of data? Huge, enormous. How we are going to process this data, how we are going to search for the insights. Okay. Let us see. All the companies or ourselves, everyone, we are putting our efforts and working hard for what? To earn money. Is that correct? Earn money. Companies has a lot of competition. They have to sell their products and services to get their sales done. Correct? To grow. How they can sell? There are a lot of competition is out there. They should know when the yearly budget comes in, because I'm part of in the companies in the budget discussions, all this, I know how they think and do it. So while allocating the budgets for every year, so they want to see that they invest on the right products and services. They want to understand the existing products. Users are using which features, users are not interested in which features, right? They don't want. And what are the most of the time they are spending on which pages, right? And what products they are very much interested in, and what they are struggling, like, what are the other new features we can provide. So this is the key insights we can get from the data. But data is huge. That is not simple enough, right? So to do this, we have a team. If any AI project or a data science project, it's a team of AI people. So starts from the data engineer, data analyst, data scientist, machine learning engineer, or deep learning engineer. Sometimes you call them as MLD or AI engineer as well. So this is the AI team is going to solve and provide the solutions to the companies. So that is why, guys, companies are looking for these people, right? So that they can save their money, they can grow, they can beat their competition, they can sell their products and services, right?
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so some of the real-time AI applications, let us see. In healthcare, it's very, very important during this COVID, the disease mapping and predictions. In the news, how many of you have seen the data, statistical analysis, reports of the COVID, age groups, locations? Oh my goodness, there's plenty of data. How everything is, all these reports are generated. So background, we have to use this intelligent applications. And there are conversational bots for marketing and customer service. Okay, I implemented and designed a completely innovative AI solution for automating the customer service. Okay, so where we usually will be annoyed when we call, when we need some support and help, when we call the call center number, press 1 this option, press 2 that option, and we will wait for the option to talk to some human, some operator. Is that correct? Now, this is the problem we are facing, the users are facing on the ground. On one hand, the other side, companies are spending hell lot of money for these call centers, infrastructure, people, everything. Now, so I've designed a solution, one solution we have provided. It will save 50%, guys, 50% of the cost for the company using AI, speech recognitions. Okay, completely automated. It will understand what you want, and based on your phone number you're calling, it will greet you. It will go and get your record from the database, what exactly you're looking for. It can predict based on your interaction, prior interaction, and it will give you each and everything without human intervention. So there are few scenarios, only at that time it will take you to the operator. Okay, and there are some advisory tools for stock trading, for financial. That's very important. And every day to day, you are using spam filters on email. There are a lot of applications are running behind, and social media monitoring tools for dangerous content or false news. How you can understand? Everybody is having Facebook, Instagram, everyone. How much of data can you imagine? Can we scroll through all the data without the normal CPUs are not enough, guys. We need GPUs. Okay, so that kind of applications are running background. And recommendations for your Netflix based on what kind of shows, TV shows, the series you are looking at, movies you are looking at, songs, the music you are hearing. Based on that, it is understanding every time whatever the action you are doing. It is some background system is trying to learn about you, your personality, your taste. Okay, and based on that, systems are recommending you excellent solutions. Okay, and one of the, for the US, the Denver, I worked on a log analysis. Okay, so it's in the storage company. They manufacture storage servers, storage boxes. Okay, so they will they supply to them all major companies where mission critical applications are running. For example, billing and all other things, right, running. So they cannot stop. Okay, and all these things are running on the storage servers. Now that kind of storage servers spit lot of logs, lot of log files, right? So they want to understand what is going on. Is there any issue is happening in any hardware? They want to understand by looking at the logs. Okay, so so I designed and we deployed one application where we deal with the big data, because there's a huge log files and all. We deal with big data. We will interact with, integrate with their test track where all the JIRAs and everything is there. And we create the dashboards so that everyone can see the dashboard. They can see major exceptions. If any exceptions are happening, this is, I'm talking about their deployments globally. They can see on the dashboard where what is happening, any major exception, and what are the other warnings. Okay, so before the client knows, okay, this company, this team will know what is happening. Is there any failure, any symptoms for any hardware failure in future? So they will know now, and they will ship that hardware before customer knows, guys. So they will get the hardware. They don't know what for they have received, but then you will say, okay, we know that this is some component we are expecting the future problem. So that is why, see the proactiveness. So this is what the customers want, right? And customer support team, for example, some problem is there. They uploaded their log file. A call is coming to a customer service agent. Okay, and the customer service agent, when they picked up the call, The system analyzes the log file. They understood what is the exception, what is the error, and which version of the application user is using currently. Okay, and it will go and search for this exception in the Jira's or test track for all the bugs. It has found one, and that particular ticket has been closed. For example, this user is using 7.5 version. So this bug is closed and this bug is released in 8. So the recommendation is, please ask the customer to upgrade to version 8. That's it. See that how it works. Otherwise, what will happen? This level 3 guy has to talk to level 2 guy, level 1, and how much time it will take, and ultimately to find out that already a problem is solved, a solved problem. Right? So this is what the beauty of these applications. Let us move forward.
Okay. So, okay, guys, so it's over to me again. So what we are trying to do, again, I'm telling you, we don't want to just give some information and knowledge to you people. We really want to crack this kind of UK job market. Okay. So the mission of this course is to bring the students, international students, people are coming, like a lot of people are coming from India, and even Jan, we can expect more. PSW is on the way. So try to understand what the mission of this whole course is to bring those students and then housewives like my wife and people from non-IT people like few of us and also people who were there like Hari, myself, Prashant, and Nasimha and Suresh. We already have been doing DevOps and DBA and tester. So this course is for these people and also IT people to bring together. The mission is to push them into the next generation roles. So the easy pickings for you people will be these roles. Starting from data engineer, data analyst will be the easy pickings because for them there is less complexity and you will be easily able to get these 2 jobs. Okay, and to just add to that, last week we had pushed 2 CVs into our market, and both of them get the jobs. Okay, one girl name is Srivalli, and I will show her CV. Just to give you 1 second, guys. I'll show her CV, and also there's one guy called Anil. Okay, so what we have done, so you can see that this is the CV, right? See this, we have done the CV for this person. Just, I mean, I don't want to show personal details, but see that last week we have done a CV for one of our student, and we had done the CV. We make the CV absolutely right. We kept everything, and we kept her as a data analyst towards the market. And within 1 week, she already got a job. And see that we kept 2 years of data science experience, and she already got a job. Okay, and what was there her skill set is Python and what all we teach here. Okay, so you can see that speed of market is very good. That's the reason we thought why the students are unnecessarily wasting a lot of time in part-time jobs, why housewives are just doing nothing, maybe learning some YouTube and Udemy courses, which doesn't make any sense, because at the end you are how to get a job. And the non-IT people, I know how much struggle here, especially this cold climate. Always IT is good. So we want to bridge that gap of these people into these roles. And we already are success. Last week, 2 people already got a job. Okay, and this is going very fast. That's the reason why I was thinking, oh, okay, this is where we can help people to get into these roles. And what kind of roles that we are looking for? So last week, I mean, if you also Google it, you can see this. Basically, at this point, you can see the data engineer jobs in UK are around 35 to 45K. Okay, and instead of learning a lot of things in AI and all these things, putting our head, if you see other courses that I have been attending the demos, there's plenty of things. But I was thinking, is it really required a lot of things Do you require 6 months to complete a course and then 3 months to complete one more, and then after 1 year you found a job? Is that real? That is where I was doing a lot of research, and then I came to know from our UK companies, which I mean, because I work very closely with a lot of consultancies. I came to know that it is not so complex. In fact, it is very easy. You got 100 things on the list, it will be difficult, and companies don't also need 100 things. Companies need only few essential skills and few optional skills. So if we focus on essential skills, guys, have a look, these 2 jobs. The example is a data engineer role in one company called Exceed, and they're looking for SQL, Python, data modeling, AWS, data management, and the role is building the data models, working closely with the decision makers, making a clean data, and taking the ownership of this whole design, development, deployment, architecture of database management tools. So you need to take the ownership. This is the role. And if you take other role, data analyst role, they're looking for Python, Tableau, computer learning, and SQL. That is the main important things. So seeing this, we thought, oh, it's not very so complex what the people are actually projecting outside. If you go to any internet, if you see Oxford is giving a course for 2 years where you have to pay £5,000 to become an artificial intelligence. But that is not we are all looking for. We're looking for something, you know, it is an ocean. I'm telling Oxford is perfectly fine, but you don't need to do that. You can, it's like a snowball effect. You learn something, get a job, again learn something, get a bigger job, again learn. So even after you get a job, you won't leave, you will be learning. So to learn, to become an artificial, you know, intelligence specialist, you don't need to learn a course. You learn something, join a company, then start learning more. So that you have your food, your things will be working, your wheel will be rotating, and then you will learn. That is the reason why what we thought, okay, let us focus on essential skills, then help other people to get into a right job which you're looking for. Then from there, we also have something more, okay, which we will show you.
So I just wanted to add one more note. Like when you're taking a lot of time to learn a lot of things, what will happen is the first whatever you learn, you will forget. Right. So the key is what are the essentials you learned and you enable, you know, for the job, you're ready for the job. At the earliest, guys, you should be in the real-time applications, not like theories or only watching videos and going through the online courses. So when you go and start working and involving yourself in the real-time problems and you're working, that is where you're going to learn a lot, right? So at the earliest, you have to be in the real-time environment. That is the goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Get your job as soon as possible, guys. Simple. Okay. In UK. So that's the reason why what we thought is we had shortlisted few skills which is required for you to get a job. Okay. And that job is nothing but either data engineer, data analyst, okay, or little bit advanced, it's a data scientist or AI engineer. Okay. So the skills, yeah, I think, yeah.
So guys, here, so we are trying to simplify here, okay? Because I know I worked in the different kind of applications for different clients, okay? Now, there is a short term and one is long term. The short term is there is huge data. They want to find out the data insights. They get all the, they want do the exploratory data analysis, right? They want to get all the key insights, create the dashboards, provide the data in from the different dimensions. They can see all this done by data analyst, guys, data analyst. So how is going to get the data? That is a data engineering job. We are combining both data engineer or analyst, the same set for the level 1. You are ready for getting any data engineer or data analyst job. This data analysis is so key that everyone, the entire project is dependent on this data analysis, because whenever you are getting this data, you cannot imagine how that will be. So much trouble, so much cleanup work you have to do, so much of missing data, a lot of analysis you have to do. You have to make that, because you know in the practically how the application, for one of the application I worked on, like the data is not simply structured format in tables like Oracle or MySQL SQL Server, guys. So it will be like some part in database, some part in files, some comma separated files, tab separated files, Excel sheets, images, PDFs, and some other from the cloud. So this kind of data, that is also not small, the kind of data where you can handle this huge. So how we are going to first get all this data from the different sources, put it in one organized format, so that you can do the next analysis. First of all, that's the biggest step, and provide that analysis, so that when this analysis, when you keep the data in the right structure, you find out all the missing data, you corrected everything, data cleansing is done, everything is done. Based on this data only, all your future models predictions are dependent. Okay, this is the key. So analyzing this data, solving the existing problems, the data analyst, they do everything, the data engineering and the data analysis job, and they produce using this Tableau, beautiful data visualizations. They produce all these dashboards and send it to all the key stakeholders of the company, so they can take the right decisions, guys. So that is the level 1. Level 2 is something which long term they doesn't know. They doesn't know what is a recipe is. They know outcome. They know they have input, enormous of data, different kinds of data, and they want output. That's all. So how to get it, no one knows. So in that case, we have to go for the big data, supervisor learning, unsupervised learning, creating the models, training it again and again and again. You need GPUs. This is all like time taking, and they want solutions, but it will take time, guys. So basically, as Sriram and myself said before, the time is crucial. Let us not waste our time. Okay, let us first get the major skills what you guys need for getting the job, and slowly we will give that learning path to succeed for the next level.
Perfect. Okay. So that is the reason why, guys, we had split this course into kind of 2 levels. Level 1, where somebody is looking for a job immediately, that they will go to the level 1. They got, I mean, everyone how to go through, this is like a phase 1, phase 2. So you have to go through level 1. After level 1, then you can take a decision. Sir, I want a job. Yes, you can go to data engineer, data analyst job. No, sir, I'm not rushing a job, but I want to become a data scientist. I want to learn what is intelligence. Yes, that's fine. You can go to our level 2 course. Okay, like that, this whole course is into 2 levels, where it will lead to you become a data scientist, and depends upon your financial, your economical, and your personal factors. You can complete your level 1, get a job, and then again join level 2. Or if you don't really care about job, no, sir, I have enough job, enough money, I just want to get more knowledge, then go to the level 2 after level 1. You can't go to level 2 without level 1. That is a basic fundamental course that everybody has to take. Okay, so just at the at the level 1 course, Venkat will give you the high level. Okay, I think we're running out of time, so we will be going through the points, okay, of level 1, level 2, and after that, guys, you will have enough time to ask me questions. And after asking the questions, I want you to make sure that you put in the WhatsApp group, and in the WhatsApp group, I will send you the recordings, and I'll send you a form which you have to fill to enroll for the course. And once you fill that form, we will send you the details. So basically, I think the class is starting very soon. Maybe we are planning to start the classes from Wednesday. But only thing is, we need to finalize the timings so that I need to talk to you one-to-one. Okay. So you fill the form and the classes will be starting from Wednesday. Okay. Just for an overview. Okay. Yes.
Okay, just to give the course highlights, guys, already I told you. So the level 1, we are going to enable you for all the data engineering capabilities, which companies are looking for this data engineers to query, import, clean, organize data in required data structures and formats. Okay. Then it enables you to apply all the statistical tools and execute this powerful data analysis. Then equip you with the rich data visualization techniques and the tools to use it, so that you can share your results to the company stakeholders, and equips you to work in the real world scenarios with all the soft skills, guys. It's not just only the technical, right? So because when you go to a company, the code, whatever you're writing, you need Git, right? And each and every project now, it is in Agile. Okay. By the way, I am Scrum certified in Agile. Okay. Each and every project we will do in Agile only. And the DevOps, you need all this, technologies, the skills, where you can seamlessly integrate with the existing teams in the companies when you join them. Okay, so that is a course highlights for the level 1.
Okay, so this is now, guys, this is our level 1 course. Okay,
so so we go deep in introduction to data science and AI.
Sriram, sorry to interrupt you. Can I ask a small question? Hello.
Yes.
Are you going to touch the required DevOps things that needed as part of the course for the part 1?
Yes, it is here. See.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we will be touching. That's the soft skills. This is the core skills.
Okay.
We'll be touching, and this is the soft skills we'll be touching. Okay, I think Venkat will.
Okay. Yeah, I thought of getting into knowing instead of enrolling for separate course or something. Basically, whatever is needed.
This course, one course that you need to get a job. Simple.
Okay. Thank you.
So see, once you get a job, you should have all the skills, guys. So that is
Currently, I got experience on I got the DevOps knowledge. I work on cloud only, but thought of double checking in case if someone who doesn't have the DevOps knowledge, like some of the guys who are not in the IT industry or not in the development culture, right? So thought of double checking whether the required skills will be taught or not.
Sure.
Okay.
So the level 1, these are the things we are covering. So I will give you the data science and AI and go very, very deep. And the specialization here, what we provide is, even though there are the different jargons and different technologies and tools and algorithms, please don't worry, don't be afraid. I will make them very, very simplified so that you can understand it very, very easily. Okay. And then we need Python. So we are going to enable you with all the programming, the basics, the Python. Even don't worry about the people who doesn't have a programming background, guys. You are in testing, right? So don't worry about it. We will enable you for that. The beauty of this AI is it is not completely Java or AI, complete full end-to-end application where you need programming. Okay, so don't worry about that. And the data structures and the databases using SQL and also NoSQL, we will teach you that also. We will take one SQL database, we'll take one NoSQL database. Okay, and we'll teach you the data visualizations using Excel and Tableau. So you need something basic in Excel also, because a lot of companies, they use Excel only. In small companies, they do that. Still, Excel is also powerful. So we don't want to miss anything. So if you go to a company, you should say, yes, I know this. Okay, Excel and Tableau, and all the statistics. You have different statistical analysis. We will enable you that you do all the exploratory data analysis, which is key, and the entire project is dependent on it. Okay, then we will have a live project. Okay. And the soft skills, apart from the core, you should know what is Jira is, because the team is collaborating using Jira. You should know that. You should know cloud. So we are taking AWS for this, and we'll teach you Agile and the models and how things go. What is Agile process in the project? What you have to do, how you have to do, how you have to equip, to suit exactly to the real-time environment from the day one you join the job. Okay, and overview of the Git, the Docker, Kubernetes. Okay, so how to deploy all these things, you will have idea. And we use the tools which are the real time the companies are using. So those IDEs we will use, including Tableau.
Okay, guys. So guys, just as I said, this is the whole package for you to get a job in UK. Okay, so as I said, right, the main purpose for us is to get you a job. And how much is the core skills are important. This is also important, because I don't want you to go and beg that you want to have a job or beg. So I want you to work as a consultant, where you go to a company and say that I am the person who can solve your problems. Example, you went to a company and you don't need to say that please give me a job. You have to say that I got a skills to make your problem solved. Okay, and you are a complete package of a resource who can take the complete data science project, starting from understanding requirement till delivering to the reports. For that, what are the skills required, we will teach, so that you yourself, even though you don't get a job, you yourself can do a freelancing work also. You can go to an organization, say that because of my visa, you don't want to give me a job, that's okay. But give me a freelance work, at least I can solve your problems. So that consultant kind of a mindset is what you people have developed in UK. It's not like there's a job, I applied for the job and I got interview failed. It's not like that. You go to interview saying that I will solve your problems. And for that, I got all the skills. Not only the core skills, which is all these things, especially Python programming, guys, I'm telling, this is the most important skill in everybody's life. Because I'm telling, any artificial intelligence, every person, they may know the theoretical part, but technical part of this, complete data science course is Python programming. Okay, because Python programming, if you're hands-on, you can do a lot of things. You can read the data, you can derive the data, you can push the data, you can create reports, you can create algorithms, you can create artificial intelligence using Python programming. Python programming have a lot of things. So you have to get your hands dirty in Python programming, and that will be your first class. So once you got Python programming, I'm telling you guys, the confidence that you got and opportunities you got is different. If you are not good at, it's not like you have to become a super duper, programmer. But if you know Python programming in your CV, you are different from other people who are talking about all theoretical part. Okay. So apart from this core skills, we also teach you the soft skills. As we said, this is required for you to get your job and your CV as well. Once you write your code, you need to know where to put your code. Once your code is done, you need to know where to deploy, because this is an application that you are actually, this data science application you have developed, but you need to run somewhere. You can't run in Windows machine, because that can't actually run the processors. You need to either put in Linux machine, then you need to create Docker image. Okay, or you need to put that whole data into AWS S3 bucket. So you need to know this. This is like, a complete side picture of what. I had seen other courses, they're talking about too much data science, too much 100 models. That is not required. You need AWS to put your whole data. Example, you got 5 MB of data. You can't put your local machine and run it. You need to put S3 bucket, link that with your Python programming, run it, and you get a report using Tableau. As simple as that. For that, you need AWS, you need Python programming, and you need to know what is Tableau. A simple solution. Okay. That's the reason why, guys, see my next slide, which is very interesting. This is what we are not only teaching the theory part. From maybe after you are getting the basic skills, then you will be doing a project, end-to-end projects, where we will give you a project and you people have to define your own goals. You need to set up your own data. This is the most critical part, how you get data using SQL, NSQL, APIs, whatever it is, Excel sheet. Then there is a big work for you to clean the data. This is the most critical part, because as he had said, lot of things. So we will give you a project with all these problems. Okay, and you need to write down the notes. Okay, I got a problem, but the example, there is a column, but there is some fields which is null. Can I take 0? If you take 0, then that's a wrong decision. One wrong decision will make the whole company fall down. You can't make 0 because somebody is not, there's no data. That doesn't mean that it's 0 data. Example, age. If it's a blank and you clean the data and make it all null is equal to 0, then you will get everybody 0 age. Then the whole project is gone. So you need to know, okay, then I need to take a mean. This is one of the model where you need to take a mean of age, which is 0 to 65 for an example. Or if it's a school, then mean is 0 to 10. Then you take 5 as a mean and insert the mean with the blank values. So it depends upon your goal. You need to clean the data, make it ready. Then after that, then you need to enrich the data, which is nothing but like ETL, where you take the X and make it to Y, which is a more business process data, which is required. It's all about data handling. And finally, you make it beautiful. I can make a nice, nice data. If I give the data in Excel sheet, I say it's nice data. They need to go and see each and individual data. Then if you make it as a graph, then they will look, nice. So this is important. Not only getting the niche data to present it. So my level 1 will be 1, 2, 3 till this visualization our level 1. Then level 2 go. Okay. So the live project which we are giving, guys, is a step-by-step process where we give all of you students one project. You generate you understand the requirement, give us a document, Ram will review it. You get the data from different, you will be able to do SQL queries, get the data, then you clean the data, which is the hardest job. We will help you to get that done. Then you enrich the data and you create the reports. So we will make you to work. It's not like we teach and you say, okay, that's over. No, every day you have to work. It's as if like you're working full time. We give you problems, you come up with the solutions. Okay, that's about level 1, guys. This is still here, this is level 1. And now level 2, which is again, this is the extension of level 1. After your level 1, you can continue to do this. Parallelly, you also can apply for the jobs. Okay, so level 2 will have,
yeah, it's most of the deep, right? So machine learning, supervised and unsupervised, and so big data, a little bit deep. We have to go see Hive, Hadoop, the different databases, NoSQL databases. In deep, we have to know, you see Elasticsearch, etc. And so you go to the neural networks. Okay. So there are a lot of techniques, we need to look into, and we have to train the model, because nobody has any clue in this kind of, because only thing is we have a lot of data which companies cannot just delete or remove the data, because we are very fortunate that now the data storage and the hardware what we are getting is getting minimized, and the cost is also low. So it is helping the people, the companies to store all these data. Of course, they charge, but there are a lot of things, but they cannot just get rid of this data, because a lot of data insights are hidden in this huge, the data. So that is why, we need to understand that we have to, based on the problem statement and the stakeholders, what exactly they want, the company want. So based on that particular outcome, so we need to finding out the exact recipe, how to get that, how to go there. We have to train the model, as I said, training our brain from the new environment to get acquainted in that environment, right, with all the necessary knowledge, and then we get the outcome. And so iteration testing, we'll train it, and then we will know exactly, we'll be very, very closer to the outcome.
Exactly. Okay, so that is the phase 2, level 2, where we will also have one more project where you will see, once you get the data, guys, from there, how we use the data to make AI and ML is what about level 2. Okay, so if you want to become a data scientist, you have to do level 1, level 2. Okay, so that is about the whole program, guys. Okay, now I'll come to the last bits which is how we do the program. Okay. So I will give you an option to ask questions in next 5 minutes. Please wait 5 minutes. So how we teach? So right now we have our own office in Ilford. So if you are interested, you can come to Ilford office, or you can come through Zoom, which is out little bit far. And every session will be recorded the way that is recording right now. We will record a session, and there's a lot of information like small things. We will give you the videos, separate videos. Example, there's one topic. Okay, maybe you can take like one topic in Python, maybe maybe some non-SQL, example MongoDB. So we will give you a video on MongoDB separately, so that you also will have additional videos of apart from what we teach. So that from an approved kind of a source. So you will get absolutely recorded videos, and you also will get material. After every class, we will send an email of what was done, what is the work for you to do. Every class you will get a work, and we will send the information so that it will be an email forever and ever and ever. Okay. And if you still have a doubt, next day morning in the class, you can ask. First 30 minutes will be a doubt session where you can ask last class, because it's a lot of things to digest. So you can ask some questions. Okay. And parallelly, again, I'm telling the whole point of this course is to get you a job. That's it. It's not about make you an artificial intelligence superhuman. No. It is about if you get a job, we are happy. For that, interview questions are very important, which you will be telling it in every class. Okay. So that is about how the classes will be done. And then after you complete your course, then that is where our USP will come into picture. Because we are in UK, we got a lot of what you call stakeholders who are working with us very closely. Once you are done with the course, guys, the demand is so that there is 2 jobs, only 1 person in UK now. So once you get your course, then we will push your CVs to all these major consultancies and companies which we know them, and we can push you to the job through us. Okay. And also we help you to get your CVs, projects, interview preparation, everything will be done by us after the completion of the course, so that you will be 99% close to the job. Okay. And the last slide, I said we are starting this level 1 on 16th of December. The timing, we need to talk to you all people and get one timing, but we'll be starting on Wednesday. Okay, which is next 2 days. We want to make use of this Christmas time so that you will cover as much as possible, so that it will be advantage. Next year you will be very positive. You can start. I don't want to waste these holidays. Only 25th of December and 1st of January we want to give a holidays. Otherwise, weekday classes will be for 2 months. Okay, and 5 days a week. 2 hours a day, 5 hours a week. That is what we are planning. So weekdays will be 5 days, and weekends will be 4 hours Saturday, 4 hours on Sunday. Okay, that is how we are planning. And level 2 is also like that, but right now we are not taking, we will be starting level 2 after this, maybe level 1. Okay, so that these people can join there and parallelly apply for the jobs. Okay. And we are in Ilford, London. You can come and see me. Right now we are in office. You can come and see me at any point of time. Okay. And this is my WhatsApp number. And hopefully you will, kind of save my number, and you always ping me in WhatsApp. I will be approachable. This is our website. Everything is there in the website. Okay. And finally, the fees. Okay. I think people will be looking for that. The fees for level 1 is £500, and fees for level 2 is £500. Okay. So the course is £500. Okay. And which you can pay after 1 week. So after 1 week of the course, you can see how it goes. And after 1 week, you can see how the things are going. Then you can take 1 week of the session for free. You can see the course and you can pay. Okay. Similarly, level 2 also is 500. So very, very minimal apart compared to other people. Okay. That's about the course, guys. Now it's completely yours. I want you all to ask as many questions as possible. Okay.
Yes, Ram, this is funny.
Yes, funny.
Sir, as you said, as you mentioned in the earlier slide, like after learning the Python programming, okay, you asked, I mean, you informed us you'll be explaining about the soft skills, right?
Yes, this one. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So in these soft skills, okay, I see that Agile, I mean, the overview, I mean, this overview of GitHub, Docker, Kubernetes, which is okay, useful for getting the results, right?
Yeah.
So this is overview sufficient, or is there any possibility to learn in deeper? Because I think, as you mentioned, okay, to implement the programming language in these, I mean, these tools, okay, so learning overview is sufficient, or because as per my knowledge, I mean, learning GitHub, Docker, Kubernetes is something like it is also a separate program. I mean, separate course. I see. So, how many days and how depth you are going to give this one?
You don't need to go in depth. One thing, because I'm telling you, you are not a DevOps. Okay. So even nowadays, every software IT person, how to know these basics. If you're a tester, if you're a developer, if you are a data analyst or DBA, anybody will have the overview. Means you don't need to go in depth. You need to know the basics of what it is, because in the CV they will ask you, and they won't expect you to write a Kubernetes cluster with day one when you go. No, it is whether you know or not. That is enough. We know we are dealing with hundreds of people. We know how much is enough for you to get a job, to go through that line. Okay, but you don't need to go in depth. What is required, we will teach.
Okay, so this is only for getting the job and to crack the interview.
Yeah, crack and able to sustain in the job.
Sustain in the job. Yeah. Okay.
Is the feeling.
Fine. Good. Good. Actually,
After joining, also there's a lot of learning curve. We have to do it.
that's great, sir. That's great. Sure. Thank you.
But think
Hello, Sriram. Suresh here. All these softwares, do we have to purchase a license for it, or do we have some kind of a cloud lab or something like that where we can work?
yeah, so you don't need to buy anything. Okay, basically PyCharm is free. To everything is free. Basically, that's what I mean to say. Okay, you don't need
Is
to.
Tableau free as well?
One?
Tableau.
Yeah, that is also, see, we actually use a trial version of it, not like commercial version.
Okay.
Okay, so we sell trial version, the basic version that we got, we will teach you that.
Okay, and we have to install it in our system, or you have a lab, cloud lab or something like that?
So we see, basically we want you to install in your machine. That is
Okay.
Okay. Even Jupyter also you have to install your local host, Python, everything in your machine, so that you can practice your own projects.
Okay, and you will help us in installing the software if you get into any problems or something like that. Because when you start the course, probably we should have all the softwares ready, isn't it? So if you have any problems with the software or installations and the first day class, we won't be learning much, isn't it? So will you help us, or do you have you will start ahead just to install the software or something like that?
Installation of the software and getting you ready for the first program, whatever you have to do, is a part of the course. Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Vikat.
Okay, and again, it's a very interactive session. It's a teamwork, as I said. It's everybody will get benefited. And first 30 minutes of your every day will be, if you got any problems, you stuck up installations, first 30 minutes is like a buffer for any questions or anything that you stuck. Okay.
Yes, that's fine. Thank you.
Hello, Sriram sir. This is Shreyas.
Yes, yes.
Hi. So actually, as I said, I don't have any IT background. So what would you suggest for me? Like, can I do this like straight away, or do I need to have some experience for like software testing or anything to do with?
No, I see software testing at this point. I don't believe it. I mean, it is good, but that is art. See, software testing is slow process. This is on demand. I would suggest you go here.
Right.
So don't worry about any background. We will teach you everything.
Okay.
Yeah, we will teach you. So again, I'm telling, don't worry, we will teach you. The only thing is you need to spend some time. Okay, 2 hours per day.
That's fine.
But after that, you may need to spend like 1 or 2 hours a day extra.
Right.
Okay. So if you have the commitment, there is a lot of demand. Okay.
So there are, I want to tell you 2 prerequisites for everyone to start this course. One is enthusiasm, right? And the second one is ready to put your effort. If you anyone who has these 2, you guys can get it. Okay.
Excellent. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the confidence, sir.
Okay, guys, anything else about, see, I think the next steps, will be, as I said, everybody, I want you to be in the WhatsApp group. I'll send a form, please fill the form. Okay. And this week, okay, so the only thing is, I think maybe timing is what we want to discuss, okay, in front of everyone. So guys, I think many of you people are working, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are working. So is evening 5 to 7 p.m. is a good time for us?
I think that's going to be a bit difficult for me, Sriram.
Okay.
Because I'm working on a critical project as well. That's going to go live soon. So I need to put some extra hours and things like that. So I cannot commit to the same time on weekdays, but weekends, I don't mind.
Okay, so weekends, okay, that's fine. See, guys, honestly, weekends is just separate batch. If you're okay with weekends, that's fine. You tell me,
Yeah.
I will with the weekend batch. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else who is looking for weekend batches, guys?
Myself, Madhusudan. Yeah, I'm looking for the weekend.
Shreyas, yeah, I'm same weekend batch, sir. Shreyas.
Weekend. Okay. Madhu and who is the other? Suresh, right? Okay.
And
Okay.
weekday, sir, is it only evening time or?
From there, I think some haven't discussed the timing of weekdays. Weekdays, we want to talk to you, all of you, okay? Because as I said, we are not like one side, okay? So weekdays, who are interested and what is your available times? If you can tell the names, then we can discuss.
Hi Sriram, this is Deepika. On weekdays, in the evening 6 p.m. is fine for me.
6 p.m. weekdays.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I think there's some sound coming. Please, can you look after that? Somebody. Okay, funny. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Deepika, thank you. Our people.
Hello, sir, this is Shreyas again here. Yeah, is weekdays available for mornings or is it only evening?
Mornings, it will be, we're discussing actually. So are you okay with mornings?
Yeah, it's because, I work in sales. So, mainly I have to work afternoons and evenings. So mornings, I can do that on the morning time.
That you can do in the mornings?
Up until 12 o'clock.
Okay, 12. Okay. So before 12, right?
Yeah, before 12. Yeah, before 12.
Again, as I said, we haven't decided yet. Okay. But otherwise, weekends are okay. Okay.
Weekends is there. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Bhagya, Deepti, you all.
Hi.
Yeah, Bhagya, yeah.
For me, 10 to 3 in middle and after 6
After 6.
evening. Yeah.
Okay. I think you are
Except school timings, where children's pick up and dropping remaining time.
I understood. I think it is the same for my wife as well.
Yeah.
Okay. The same time for you?
Yes, Shriram. Weekdays afternoon is okay for me.
Okay. And after 6 is also, your husband is supporting, right?
Yes, Shriram.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Anybody else, guys? Any questions or any timings, please let me know. Because, I want to make sure that everybody are happy. Okay. Because Ram is so flexible that he is okay. He is very flexible for us. So I can convince him for the best time. So that, see, I want to make a group of people as a team work together and everybody get a job. That is the idea. I don't want to be like one-to-one kind of a training where I teach and you people listen and forget. Okay. Tell me your best timings. Adya, you're not speaking yet.
Hello. Hi, Sriram.
Yeah, tell me.
Weekdays. I want weekdays.
Bhagya, okay, that's fine, got it.
Yeah.
Anybody
Sir,
else?
this is funny, sir.
Sriram, can you hear me? I'm Narasimha.
Nasimha, tell me.
Yeah, again, either on weekend or weekday, I don't think I can attend all the classes because right now I'm doing some contracting, aerospace contracting consultant, but right now I don't have any job, so I'm waiting for my company to call me back. At the same time, my wife will be working on shifts actually. Sometimes she'll be working on the weekends, sometimes she'll be working on the weekdays. So if it's on the weekdays, I'm okay between 11 to 4, anytime between 11 to 4, or else on the weekends should be fine. Again, if my wife is working on the weekends, I might not be able to come to the class because I need to look after my son. So will you be providing the recorded classes, right? In those cases, if I'm missing any classes.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, yeah. Okay. Then depending on the flexibility, like when you decide the timings, I'll get back to you either I'm flexible on weekends or weekdays.
Okay, perfect. Listen, thanks. I will come back to you on that.
Oh.
Cool. Funny. You
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Sir,
Depending on the
maybe
timings.
weekends I feel flexible, sir.
Weekends, funny is weekend.
Because currently I'm working for part-time and weekdays.
That's okay, funny, no problem. I'll put you in weekend. Weekend, I think everybody are flexible.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello, sir. Adya here.
Yeah, what happened, Adya?
Sir, but I'm
I'm so
sorry.
sorry.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Sir, for weekends, how many months it will take, sir?
It will take 3 months. See, basically 4 hours per day. Okay. So what happens is 8 hours per week we will cover. Okay, 4 plus 4. Okay, 8 hours. Okay, it doesn't mean that only one side, include your practical work, your doubts, everything. So 4 hours practical work will be Saturday, 4 hours in the Sunday. Okay, 8 hours, and it will go for how many weeks? Okay, so 80 hours is the total. So it will go for 10 weeks.
Yeah, 10 weeks. So
2.5 months.
Yeah, 2.5 months it will take.
Yeah, by that time, I think this corona will go, job market will be up, because we want to push you to the job as soon as possible, guys, honestly.
Okay.
Because that is the reason 2.5 months will be good time for you. By 2.5 months, you will be able to go to market. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And weekdays, it will be 8 weeks. 2 months, you will finish. Again, it's good. I mean, if you start now, by mid of February, people will be ready for market. That is the plan. Okay.
Sir, and also you give any job assistance, like which companies are having it is data engineering analyst portions, because I fix for level 1 job as of now, because I'm in hurry to get the job, to find the job and to place me myself in somewhere, okay, to survive in the UK as of now. So that is the main motto. I think I already informed you, sir.
Yes, fine. That's what. See, we already doing for a couple of people like you. Okay, we already helping the getting the CV, and then we will actually share what is the opportunities available, because we will get a lot of information, first-hand information from consultancies. Okay, provided visa is good, definitely you will be able to get a job easily. Okay, we'll support you with that. Okay, you will understand.
It means that you will be associating with the consultants, sir.
Yes. We basically we will once you get your CV and your skills are ready, after your course we'll do an interview. Once you've done with the interview, then we'll help you to get the CV, and once the CV is ready, then we will give you the existing jobs available. By that time we will have a lot of opportunities, where the opportunity, what they're looking for, and everything. We will give you the option. Then either we will send the CV, or you can send the CV to the consultants, and then from there the interview process will start.
Okay, sir.
But the way that we do CVs and project and skills will be absolutely what they're looking for. So it will be easy win for you and them as well.
Okay, sir.
Cool, funny. Okay, so Adya, sorry, I'm keeping you wait. Tell me, Adya.
Yeah, that's okay, sir. Actually, I was not working yet, so I think any weekdays will be okay for me, and I'll be flexible. Yeah.
And you also can come to my office whenever you
Yeah,
want.
sure, sir. Sure,
I will ask Ram to kind of help us. So you can ask any doubts. You can come to office. That is
yeah, sure. Thank you.
okay. Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. I think Prashant and Hari Krishna, I think you people will decide, right? You think
Yeah.
Yeah, Sriram, I'll talk to you.
that's fine. No problem.
Okay, sir. So this is Shreyas again. You can put me before 1. I can be flexible until 1. That's fine. In the weekdays.
weekday.
Yeah, weekdays. Shreyas.
Before 1 p.m. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
That is giving a almost good hint that I think Deepika, are you okay for morning classes? Deepika,
Yes, Sriram.
morning. What about morning? Are you not available in the mornings?
Yeah.
Okay. Before work. That's fine. I will talk to you, Deepika. Okay.
Okay, Sriram.
Okay, Deepika, I think I got your number. I'll talk to you. Okay. And then we'll decide. I think hopefully it looked like morning. I'll look into all these things, guys. I'll come back with the timings. Okay, but we are very close. I think everybody are very flexible. We are very, very close. But I think Deepika will talk to you and see how it goes. And then I will give the timings in the WhatsApp group. Okay, guys?
Okay, sir. Sure.
No problem, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure, Sriram.
Okay, guys, I'll share this recording and the presentation into the WhatsApp group. And I also have the details of the course. I just forgot to mention the details of the course is also published on the website. Okay, so I will attach that. So this is our program, and which is in the website. And now you can download. There's a nice PDF file which actually includes all the information about each and every topic what we are covering. Okay, this is what is very important. I'll attach this also into the WhatsApp. Okay, and you will understand what level of teaching we are telling in each and every individual topics. Okay.
So Sriram, one simple question. I mean, do we get any projects which are there in finance or banking domain?
Hari Krishna, right now we have healthcare projects live that we are dealing with. That is what you will get. But see, one thing which I can tell you is, honestly, payments is one project which we got.
Okay.
Are you okay with payments project? Not the banking, but the payments, the card fraud and all those things.
Okay, payments, yeah. Okay.
Healthcare is definitely, we got it right now because we are dealing with private hospitals in London. We got 5 projects from them. But payments also we have. But I think that should be fine. But anything specific, tell me specifically, I can help you.
Okay. Also, how about should we have PhD to become a data scientist?
I think that's a question I had as well. When I was looking at the job opportunities, they usually ask for a PhD in statistics or something like that. I'm a mathematics graduate. That's not a problem, but I'm not a PhD.
For very senior roles, they expect this. Companies expect. For example, for the data.
Sorry, Venkat, can you come close to a mic? I can't hear you properly.
Sorry. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So what I was saying is, for the starting roles like data engineer, data analyst, all these things, you don't require that. But when you go ahead in your journey, when the positions are very senior, okay, so then they require PhD. They will ask for it. Okay, but don't worry, it is not a mandatory. Okay, as long as we have the skills with us, so we can compete. No issues.
Yeah.
Thank you, Venkat.
Yeah, because again, I'm telling you, if you are real time and if you're really working for 10 years, if you're looking for like 140, 150K or those kind of roles, like, data scientist, kind of a head of data scientist like that, then yeah, definitely required. But again, I'm telling, maybe you won't be targeting that kind of jobs initially. Maybe once you join anything, like, maybe 50, 60K or 40K, 50K you join as data scientist, this is junior data scientist roles or normal data scientist role, then 40, 50K you can apply for that. This is not mandatory. But after you joining, maybe you can, maybe, I don't know, I mean, maybe as I said, if it's a bigger roles, then definitely they may be expected.
See, the path is like this. First, the entry level, they also don't require PhDs and all. You will enter as a data engineer or analyst. Okay. Once you are inside the company, when you are contributing, you are going to evolve inside the company for the senior roles as the time passes goes by. So there won't be any issue for you to, again, like, if it's a senior level, for the outsider to come in, they will have all these things, right? But you are already inside the company. Got it? Already you are inside the company, you are proven, you have delivered, then you got all the skills, you will get easily that kind of positions, not an issue. Company won't have any issues.
But if you got enough experience, guys, I'm telling that will not be a big problem. Okay. So, okay. Anything else, guys? Okay. Guys, if you don't have anything, thank you for your information. Please stay tuned in WhatsApp, and you got my number there. You can call me anytime. Okay. And weekday batches is starting from Wednesday. Weekend batches will start from next weekend. Okay. So that is the timeline. And first week, three sessions on the weekday and 2 sessions on the weekends will be free for you. And after that, you can taste the session. You can feel it. I think you already know what our power by this session. But you will have 3-4 days, and then you can commit, and then you can go from there. Okay. But honestly telling, guys, we will be starting the journey very, very soon. Okay. So it's a big journey where everybody will succeed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Sriram.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Venkat.
Thank you.
I
Thanks,
think
sir.
thank Ram because he's really valuable information. Thank you, Ram, and see you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Cheers.